can I take you to a few of those? I mean, for example, in August of 1966, there's a document, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Um, there was a report of a round disc object traveling back and forth and up and down, verified from 100,000 feet to 4,000 feet, climbed out of sight, duration 3.5 hours, incredibly detailed report. Take me through that if you can recall that one, or if you want to cite any other of these cases, take me through any of these FOIs that you've been able to obtain.
Well, first of all, I need to say that I made efforts beginning in the early 1980s to access documents through the Freedom of Information Act. In particular, my sources said that they had been debriefed by OSI, Air Force Office of Special Investigations agents, and that's probably where the interrogatories existed, the records of the debriefings, and so on. I repeatedly tried in the early 80s to get documents from OSI and got the door slammed in my face each and every time. So I actually have not been successful in accessing documents myself, but fortunately other people have. Barry Greenwood, who is a very respected researcher and document analyst, he's acquired God knows how many documents, and some of which refer to the nuclear weapons cases. The late Todd Zeckel, who actually launched a lawsuit against the CIA in '77, I think, accessed documents through the FOIA. And the one that I think is most telling that I used to present in my lecture program was from Malmstrom Air Force Base in November of '75. There were, I think it was over a 3-night period, there were multiple incursions of disc-shaped craft, and some were described as cigar-shaped, flying around Malmstrom's nuclear missile sites. At one point, the document indicates that jet fighters were launched to attempt to intercept these objects, whereupon the UFOs left the vicinity. They waited for the jets to leave and go back to base, and then they came back and began hovering around the missiles again. They clearly, are playing cat and mouse with the jets. So I think that's a pretty good example of the kinds of incidents that I've been investigating.